Hello class, thank you for coming to my week 7 discussion board for MPA 530. This week I will be going over the primary non-tax revenue sources used within the city of Jurupa Valley, as well as other general sources for other cities. We will go over Jurupa Valley's reliance on these revenue sources and why these sources are utilized within the city, and any recommended changes to these revenue sources. Here we see the face page for the 2023-2024 adopted budget for the city of Jurupa Valley. So the highest intergovernmental funding source for the city of Jurupa Valley is SB 130 vehicle licensing fees, which makes up 17.59% of the general fund, which is money obtained from the state of California for vehicle fees. The second highest non-tax source for the general fund is fees and services, which is $7,129,600, which is 12.31 of the general fund. Here we see a line item general fund explanation of revenue. It can be broken down to taxes and franchises as well as licenses and permits. Licenses and permits covers the services and fees portion of the general fund. Here we can see that this is where business registration fees are listed, alcohol fees, vending permits, as well as building permits. Of note, according to the textbook, fees and services make up the largest non-tax revenue source for the majority of municipalities. So as you can see, these licenses and permits equate to $7,081,600, and the taxes and franchise make up $47,890,173. There are some recommended changes that have been proposed and are being researched by analysts within the city of Jurupa Valley. The first is the Airbnb registration. On average, there are 400 listings on Airbnb within the city of Jurupa Valley. Currently, these are unregulated, and the city does dedicate resources to monitoring these Airbnbs as a result of loud parties, gatherings, utilization of the sheriff's department to shut down these parties. So currently there is a study being done to see if there's some type of Airbnb registration that can be implemented in order to generate revenue. And then another recommended change is administrative citations that are issued by code enforcement. Currently, there is one set fee schedule for all violations within the city of Jurupa Valley. This includes regular residents and homeowners, and including commercial properties and businesses. So the standard fee schedule is $200 for a first offense, $500 for a second offense, and $1,000 for a third offense, and it stays at $1,000 consistently for fourth, fifth, sixth, and so on. And the argument is, how can we make this fee schedule more progressive? Is it really fair that a commercial property that is doing illegal dumping only has to pay $200 for their first offense, whereas a resident has to do the same exact thing? How is that fair when you look at it through a commercial business violation versus a private resident of the city in a single family dwelling? So that is something that is also being looked at this moment in time. Thank you very much and have a great weekend.